Hello, guys and gals, and welcome back to another video. It's been a little while. Let me explain. So last couple of weeks, my man's been pretty ill, which anyone that follows on Twitter will probably be aware. She's yeah, sorry, I've not long woke up. My voice is still in and out. She's now feeling a lot better, thankfully. She's feeling a lot more like herself and stuff. But she was just fucking ill for like 2 weeks fucking straight. So I had no time whatsoever to record or anything pretty much. Because I've been looking after her and like getting the shop around crap like that, and then I've had to take shopping up for me nana and all that. So yeah, hence no videos on this channel anyway. But it also means I haven't had any time to record any more videos for, you know, the main channel. Which might be a good thing based on, like, how I've been feeling the last couple of days. Because I've been trying to... I don't know, last couple of days I've been sort of bouncing between two ideas. Either taking it back to gaming, or taking it back to talking about all the controversial shit that YouTube doesn't like. I'm leaning a bit more towards gaming at the minute, because I'd like to actually be able to grow on YouTube. And I'm not joking, by the way. YouTube these days is just terrible when it comes to anything that isn't, you know, roses and sunshine, you know, anything that's considered even a slightly dissenting opinion from, you know, the current groupthink that is going on in the world, which tends to change on a weekly basis, if not daily. So good luck staying current with it. But yeah. One of the things I was thinking about gaming again was the like, I just got a while back, when I was making gaming videos on the main channel, I signed up for a site called Keymailer, so that I could, you know, get keys to play games and shit, without having to buy them every single time, which is how I done a video on Nova Drift. Was because they sent us a key through Keymailer. And I got an email through for Cartel Tycoon, and I was like, yeah, maybe I should go back to gaming on the main channel. But then the world happened. So obviously we had the whole not all men and, you know, curfew for men and all that bullshit, which already had us thinking about it. And then lately we've had obviously the Derek Chauvin shit. That trial's going on at the minute. Then we've had the what the fuck was even the latest one, honestly? I don't know. I genuinely don't know anymore. Then we had what was I've just seen? Oh yeah, another mass shooting. 8 dead. I'm just gonna leave that one there. Honestly, I'm far too tired. I have not been up long enough, and I am not awake enough to cover that topic. But yeah, and then I was made aware today of a story about a gentleman by the name of David Raimer, Raimer. Highly suggest you go look it up. I will put a link, should I remember, to an article in the description, because it is terrifying. Because what happened is David Raimer is very famous in the transgender world. Or, well, they should be very famous, because when David was born in 1965, sorry, he was 8 months old, and both him and his brother got circumcision, which, by the way, genitally mutilating your child, not a normal thing to do, right? Hate to tell you, but unless it's for medical reason, circumcision is fucking mutilation. And you are scum of the earth if you mutilate your child. However, that being said, yeah, that's another thing I've had in my mind lately, is I've been talking about, like, I've had a conversation or two with the group of friends I chat with, and yeah, that's something I was thinking of a video idea for. But back to what I was talking about. When he was 8 months old, instead of using a scalpel to circumcise the child, the doctor used an electrocautery needle. At which point that doctor burned off his entire penis. Wow. But David's parents were then referred to Johns Hopkins Hospital, home of the world's leading expert in gender identity, which is apparently Dr. John Money, who recommended a surgical sex change from male to female. David's parents eventually agreed to the radical procedure, believing his claims was the only hope for the child to live. Yeah, because Dr. Money says that. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to call him a doctor. He's a fucking cunt. John Money says that the ultimate experiment to prove that nature, not nurture, determines gender identity and sexual orientation. Like, he basically says that for the first 2 years of a child's life, they are, like, gender neutral is sort of fluid. You know, they don't really give a shit. And that, well, yeah, that they should transgender. Well, that all went fine and whatnot until it turns out that the now Brenda actually didn't like being a fucking female, had no interest in being a female, and also had no interest in relationships with men. And due to a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm not going to go into it any further for now, I'll link the article down below, like I say. David ended up taking his life, unfortunately. So did his brother. And yeah, I know there's so much wrong with that. So much wrong with it. Like, just all kinds of levels of wrong. And yeah, so stuff like that has got us thinking about, well, maybe, you know, I should go back and talk about this sort of stuff. But then the sensible part of my brain kicks in and goes, but wait, YouTube will fucking bury it. Plus, that means I've got to stay out in politics and all that, and that is just tiring. But yeah, that's where I've basically been. I've basically the last 2 weeks I've been it's been a mix of looking after my mum, doing server dev work for the 5M7B Baker to build for him, and then just trying to decide where I should go with the channels. And I will say as well, you guys mentioned I should do sort of like, for the lack of a better way to put it, lifestyle videos. Because I kind of think of another way to word it. Thing is, I don't have much to talk about in my own life. Also, I'm a very private person. Like, I'm just, I don't know, I'm usually a pretty private person when it comes to stuff. But I also just, I don't have much to talk about, I really don't. One of those fucking things. So that was probably not gonna happen. Sorry, guys. Just because, yeah, I have no idea what I'd talk about with that one. Yeah. Also, since a few months back when I had a relapse and I slept for 3 days, my food, my diet and all that is just shit now. Like, food that I usually fucking love, I've been sitting eating it, and it's been like sort of, I feel like I've been gonna be sick, like it's sort of triggering my gag reflex, even though it's, you know, nowhere near like my tonsils or anywhere that would trigger a gag reflex. Appetite's also been fucking tiny, so that's not helping naturally. Yeah, fun times. I've also decided that by 2023, I want to have the majority of my debt cleared. For those of you that don't know, I'm in a lot of debt because I was a very stupid young adult and teenager and whatnot, and well, yeah, mistakes were made, and I'm going to be saving up pretty much everything I can from now on to try and, well, I'm going to be trying to save as much as I can to basically get that all cleared, because it needs to be done, man. I need to get rid of it all. Yeah, I think that's about everything, pretty much. So I'm going to go and stop rambling about random shit. Oh, I actually forgot as well. My mixer died. My mixer is still sort of living, but like so you can see here all of my channels, right? Now you can see the microphone is currently plugged into that channel there, as you can tell by the big cable there. That is because that channel there died. It's only about 2 years old, this mixer. I only got it in 2019, and about May 2019 I got this, and that channel there has already died. It just doesn't output any volume anymore. It's just dead. Like it still puts out a little bit, like just enough for Windows to pick up, but like it is, I think like the amp or whatever for that channel is just it's went poof. So I need to save up over the next couple of months and get a new interface. There's a mate of mine, one that I usually chill with in the whereby, the Jammy, some of you might know him, you might not. He had the same mixer, and one of his channels died, and then about 6 months later his entire mixer died. So I figure if I'm lucky, I've got about 6 months to get that refund, not get the refund, to get a new interface. And I'm thinking this time I'm just going to go for the Go XLR, really. There's not really any other sort of products on the market that interest us. Like, there's really not. There's no other products that sort of do what I need to do, or have all the same features and stuff, I should say, sorry. But, yeah. So that's that update as well. But, that being said, I'm going to let you guys go, because I've been rambling for 12 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on anything I've talked about, obviously, in the comment section. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I shall catch you guys in the next video, which will hopefully not take as long to come out.